Gamer.
Alright, welcome back to Tavern Gamers. We're going to be showcasing a classic Magic. I played it on some of my older videos, but the setup was pretty lousy, so I got it working finally, thanks to my friend. I got it working on my computer. We're going to show you, we're going to go back in time and play some classic Magic the Gathering. The game's called Shandalar, which I'll show you guys shortly for those of you that haven't seen it, but it's a blast. It's basically, in my opinion, kind of the golden era of Magic, the old school cards with the artwork and the vibe and just the feel of the Magic game. It's a really fun RPG, which I'll show you guys. I wanted to have the ChatGPT help me out on what I'm going to be playing, so I assigned it some rules here. So as you can see, we're going to be playing a 3-color deck, and it's all random. And we're going to be playing a white, green, and blue deck. So that's technically a BANT color. So we're going to be playing that and see if we can get some kind of funny combos or just some really powerful setups here, and we'll take it into Shandalar. So white, green, and blue is the colors. We can play Artifact, of course, but stay tuned. We're going to start up the game in a second. We're going to start a new game. We'll play it on Magician. The main difference on this, Wizard's the hardest, so the main difference here is when you're going into the dungeons and certain locations for finding like really good cards or loot. There's just a lot of kind of guys that get in your way that just make it really grindy and tedious. And if you mess up in the dungeon, you can't like save and reload it. You have to start over. So it's just a big time killer. But the gameplay is pretty much the same. The computer doesn't really play any better. It's just more of a grind to do Wizard. I've beaten it on Wizard, but I don't want to take like 10 hours to do a match. So we'll start on Magician just for kind of like normal mode. So we're again playing white, blue, and black. We're going to start with base white. We'll probably have some colors we got to mess around with, and we'll have to edit our deck as we go, because you're going to get a shit deck to start. And as we progress in the map, we're going to build a better deck. So here we go. I'm not going to mess with our avatar. That's fine. Just got to create our name. All right, so we're at the bottom of the map. This gives Tome of Enlightenment. So this is really good. If we get this later on, it's going to cost us some money to do it. It lets us have 4 cards in our deck rather than the max of 3 right now. And we're going to be trying to play to the vintage rules, so I'm not going to be like, pouring out 4 Black Lotuses, which is one of the most powerful cards in the game. We're going to try to keep it to vintage rules. So let's see what we have here. We have a pretty shit deck. This we're going to sell. Triskelion is Artifact. I like it as a 6-drop. Pink shit off. We're playing green, so we're not going to chop the green too much here. Just maybe some dead cards. I don't like COP, so we'll get rid of that. These are all just your like kind of early game beaters. They're very, again, Magic back then, the creatures were very underpowered compared to Magic nowadays, where the creatures are overpowered and the spells are weaker. Back then it was kind of the reverse. But there's a simplicity to it, like a 2-1 for 2, that's a really good rate. Normally you get for 1 mana you get a 1-1 shitter. This is a 2-1, 2 attack, 1 defense, so that's really strong in old school Magic. And one of the best cards of all time in old school Magic, Sarah Angel. For 4 mana you get a 5 mana you get a 4/4 flying. When it attacks it doesn't tap, so you can use it to attack and defend. Nowadays this card wouldn't be played in any constructed sense, so power creep's a thing. So we're going to just chop out some shitters. Don't like really the healer. I think for now this is fine. We're going to build this up. The Mark Viper we'll get rid of. Barely got any money for it, but that's our deck right now. We have 380 bucks. Nothing for us here. These are all black cards. We're gonna learn a bit of food because you can die by just running out of food. So he's gonna, if we do this reward, it's just a blue amulet. It's not really worth our time. But we gotta come back here to get the Tomb of Enlightenment. We're gonna actually go to this. This is a little village, so the rates here on the cards are shit. If you go to the towns and cities, you get more money for your cards when you buy and sell. So Energy Flux is good against artifacts. We'll just get a Plains for now. So we're playing white. Oh, let's see if we can... Can't adjust the sound, so I might have to tweak that later on in the editing. But anyways, let's see what we have here. We're going to put the white in. We have 37 cards. We're eventually going to have a 60 card deck. Alright, so we got to beat this Winged Stallion, and we're going to accept the quest. We'll get any land of our choice, so that's the game plan. We got 3 days to do it. And we got to come back and get this. And we're going to have to do a quick save here. Now we got to find this Winged Stallion. I don't want to fight the other guys right now. An extra 4 damage we didn't need to. And we're just gonna die to this now. Yeah. Alright, let's reload. Alright, let's see if we can kill this stupid Pegasus. We gotta give him the bums rush here, and we gotta make sure that our Sarah Angel gets us over, because he's gonna start, he's gonna stall us out. Very annoying deck early on where they don't have the answers to deal with it. So we're just poking him down here for 2. Alright, so he's taking 3 damage. We definitely need to draw some lands. We need 1 more for our Sarah Angel, which is going to be really strong. Now, I don't like that this version that I'm playing has like the new artwork for some of these cards. I do like the old school art, but if I want it to work, it is what it is. I have to suffer on the different skins here, the different artwork. Alright, so here we're sending them all in. I think they're just all going right in there. Alright, so we drew our land, thank God. Otherwise we would have been dead. We're gonna hold back the Pegasus. I guess it's too late. I guess we're sending them in. We draw 1 more mana. We're in a really good spot. So we're gonna play Triskelion. I'm gonna poke this down. Some removing counters, so that clears the way, and now we can go basically full throttle here. Is that 2? Oh my god, any combos off? Fuck me. Should have just sent everything in. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try again against the Winged Stallion. I hate this deck. If they stall you out, then they combo you by changing your lands to certain colors, and then they hit you with this Karma spell, which just damages you and then just one-shots you. So, definitely a pain in my ass. Alright, we get... Oh, that's fine, you wasted that, I don't really care. Alright, so we're swinging for 4, we got Sarah Angel, our best card in the deck right now. She's flying, so even if he does this little shenanigans, we should be okay. So here we're just sending these two in. If he blocks, we're gonna ping it down with Triskelion, which is nice. That's why I love this card. And that gives 5 damage just to finish it off. We hit him for 3. So there's the Island Sanctuary he's playing where he stops his draw. And then only creatures with flying or island can attack him, which is annoying. So only our Sarah is going to do any work. So we're going to make sure she's healthy. Oh shit, I should have sent the other guys in. He didn't activate the ability, that was my bad. Alright, he's playing his own Sarah. Annoying, but we'll deal with it. We'll send in the War Mammoth as well. And we'll band with him. Alright, so he took it, very nice. Again, if we kill this asshole, we can go back to base, get a land, so... Oh god, another Sarah. He just has all the goodies here, doesn't he? Alright, that's fine. So the banding played in our favor. We lost the pikeman, killed both. Still alive, but I guess we should have attacked with that too. Alright, we got his ass. Alright, we're gonna take the cards. I mean, I'll sell this shit. We can maybe use this one. Let's save. Alright, so again, we're playing BANT, so we want right now white-green, because that's what we have, so I'm gonna get a Savannah, and then we'll start getting the ones with the blue later on. Just gonna sell this garbage. We'll play this later on. What's going in the deck? Sure. Alright, we're gonna pay the gold, it's expensive, but we need the kind of blew our money, but we'll get more, so that's fine. Let's see what else is on the map. More lands. So yeah, we're gonna go for the lands, that's for sure. Alright, found an elephant graveyard for free, that's okay. I don't want to deal with this asshole again, fuck him. We're gonna ping him off. So we're not doing that quest. Alright, we'll get an island because we're gonna be building towards that anyways. Save our money. This is like a good defensive card, but the key is we need the lands. We need our dual lands. Alright, we're gonna beat any conjurer here. Where the hell is the conjurer? Oh, that's the conjurer. Let's just save quickly. Oh, that's a seer. And we have to do what we can here. FP there, we have no money. Okay, we gotta win this one. He's gonna start buffing this really soon, and probably dead here. It's a bad matchup. We don't have that many flying or removal to deal with this. That's flying, I can't do anything about that. Alright, we'll play the White Knight for now. We're gonna get the Sarah going in a second. And then he unsummons it to my hand, so it's just stalling my ass. I could play the Sarah, but he could counter it, so I'm a little bit on the fence here. Let's just... Yeah, there was the counter, so he gets to stop that from coming into play. We're gonna do the Holy Strength here. Start popping him for 2. Alright, let's see what he does. Let's attack. Alright, so he's blocking. Sarah Angel, no counter spell, very nice. Oh. So we got the win. There's the Conjure. Alright. He's got counter spells. That's nice to know. Playing our little vultures. They're going to start pecking his ass slowly to death. So it didn't counterspell our Unicorn. So it's again a shitty card, 2 mana, 3/3, or whatever, 3 mana, 2/2. It's pretty garbage. We'll definitely replace it later on. Let's get the War Mammoth, and he's not bad. I don't mind him. For 4 mana, he's a 3/3 trample, so in old school Magic, that's not too bad. Just gonna attack him with everything because he's gonna ping it down, so I might as well get the damage in while I can. Just thinking ping stuff for once because it's a big body 4/3, but it doesn't attack unless I have an island. Oh, this is awful. I mean, I'm going to attack. He's going to ping and block. I can get him down to 1. We're going to hold this actually for the Sarah. If we draw Sarah off the top, I can use it to just smash him. Here we have to attack, sadly. Yeah, we need to draw Sarah Angel and just finish him. Sadly, we got bullshit. This is a wall, can't attack, so... We need to draw something quick here. We're taking like these pokes. Sadly, this is not what I had in mind. I need a Sarah off the top. No, that's it. It's gonna ping us, so we're gonna reload that. So we're just playing our little beaters. We'll buff him if we need to. We got Holy Strength to give him a little extra juice. And buff this one. We'll play the Vultures. Send in the Clowns. I want to buff this because you can start pinging next turn. Oh yeah, so he can't block with this because he's power 4, so we're going to send them all in. I mean, I could have held back, but I gotta put pressure on him. He's gonna start pinging our shit off. We can buff our Vultures to an extra 1 attack. Get him to 1. He's pinging me with his artifacts, so he's playing a ping deck, very annoying. Alright, we got a next turn unless he has something crazy. Alright, he's trying to ping my guy. We're gonna buff him. So he survived, and now we should have the win. So fuck you, Conjurer. That's not too bad, we can take those cards. Alright, so we're coming back here, we're gonna get our dual land, and then we're gonna adventure further on the map. Maybe swing up this way. I don't need blue cards yet, because I don't have the mana base, so we'll probably swing up and see what we get. Take another one of these, thank you. This green and white. I mean, I do have 2 elephants, so I guess I could run this. Take out regeneration later on. Alright, so again, we're going... we're gonna pay off the seer. Just paying them off right now. I wanna get some more cards. I guess we could swing down this way. We can get maybe a dual land or something where we'll go down that way. I'm getting low on cash and cards. We definitely need to improve this deck. That's not too bad. We'll hold on to the Orpinter. This will probably sell. So we stumbled onto this creature. He's going to be a very strong one. The dragons generally have more life and are really powerful cards, but the upside is we can get this Library of Alexandria, a really strong card. And the other ones will just sell, so we're going to duel them. Hope for the best. We're definitely not ready to fight them, but we have no choice. Then we got a hand with no creatures and a bunch of buffing, so that was some bullshit. It's not looking good, guys. He's got a 1/1 flyer, a second one, and we have just lands and garbage. I'm just getting flooded now. Just awkward hand. Yeah, that's it. We got the creature way too late, so sadly... I mean, we'll save it, whatever. We got our card out of it. Alright, here we go. Okay, hold on. We gotta start selling some shit. Keep that, we'll sell that. Sell it for now. I need to buy some stuff. There we go. Swords of Plowshare, STP, one of the best removal spells in the game. For 1 mana, removes a card, a creature from the game, and its controller gains life. So you can use it offensively, defensively, instant speed. You can use it anytime. Amazing card. We're grabbing it, and we're gonna grab a strip mine to deal with problematic lands. Let's get that right in the deck. We have too many lands right now. Let's get rid of some. So that was a good find. Okay, we're gonna deal with this stupid stallion asshole again. This time I got a little bit better of a deck, nothing crazy. I'm gonna buff this guy. He's first strike, so I don't mind sending these guys in. We're gonna strip his... So we're gonna attack our guy to kill his island. I wanna keep him off the blue mana. I don't mind the Howling Mine, that's fine. And we're poking his ass down. So now we got our mammoth. He's a, an elephant. We can use this elephant graver to regenerate him and use it for mana. So usually you don't get much value out of it, but in our deck it makes sense. We're sending them in. So first strike, again, if you don't know, when they block, the 1/1s normally trade, but the first strike makes you attack first, so you get to kill it and you keep your guy alive. Same thing with this, like 4/1, he would die to these little 1/1s with first strike. Alright, we're gonna play the White Knight. We're gonna play Instill Energy on him so we can attack right away. Play this out, and we'll send in the first strikers. they both didn't die. That's old mechanics of Magic. Ah, okay. So he's still dead. Alright, perfect. Oh, we got some good cards. Clone's decent. The Pegasus for now is fine. We're gonna take the cards. Although the Dungeon Clue is really good. We just need the money right now. And of course we get teleported. Where the hell are we now? Creatures. Oh, very good, very good. Alright, we're gonna do a quest here in a second. Good cards, but not for us. We gotta kill the Undead Knight. Let's improve the deck. We'll sell that. We got one removal, we have one beater that can get us through. He's gonna have Black Knight, so I think we're gonna run the Orphan Tier here, just as a blocker. Alright, let's find this Undead Knight. And we always pick up the freebies along the way. Oh, hello, what does this cost? Okay, we got anything we want. These are good to stumble upon. I just wish we came into this thing randomly later. We only have 300 bucks, so we got to be really efficient on our spending. We really need a finisher. If I can get a Sarah Angel, I'm going to go broke for it. I need it. It's expensive. We're broke now, but before we fight him though, I'm gonna get the Sarah in the deck. We'll sell this. Get rid of this. Yeah, the unicorn's garbage. We'll sell that for 10. So again, the thrill of the game is like building the deck as you start, or you're kind of exploring the map, fighting the bosses, the dungeons, etc. So we have to fight this guy. And just experiencing old school Magic, so that's why I love Shandalar. It's part of our retro night here on the channel. Cheers, folks. Alright, we'll play the Pikeman. What's annoying, basically if he taps, the Shackle's just gonna wipe him out. It's gonna give him -2 and kill it, so we'll just use it as a blocker. So the Scepter, it's kind of slow, but it can grind an opponent out every turn. I pay 3 mana, tap it, make him discard a card. If I have nothing better to do, I'll just do that. Alright, so here we're gonna play, I'm not gonna do that, we're gonna play the Plants of Big Body. And the next turn we'll play our Sarah. Hopefully it doesn't remove it. So that's all annoying. I can't block this thing. He's gaining health, but we're gonna kill it. We got a Swords to Plowshare. We're gonna make him discard a card first. And we're just gonna wait for maybe to buff it again. No, I'm just removing it. He did gain some life off that, which sucks, but he's got 1 card in hand. I think Sarah's probably safe to play. I like the old school art more, not the 7th edition, but whatever. She's still a good creature. One of the best again, old school Magic. We're gonna make him discard. Alright, so he discarded the land, we're just smashing over the face. It's flying, they can't do shit if they're taking 4. Make him discard. He's at 2. And we should have the win here. Yeah, that's not gonna change anything. Fuck you, get out of here. Although I do like the Mox Pearl. We'll take the Dungeon Clue. It's a tough call, but yeah, we'll take the Dungeon Clue here. Alright, any creature of our choice. Thank you. We're gonna grab another Sarah. Now we got 3, we can do up to 4 now. We gotta get rid of some useless shit. What do we get rid of? I mean, regeneration's okay. Get rid of one of the armors. Sell that. Clone's good, we can use that later on. Once we get blue. Alright, let's that's too expensive. No, we're not buying that. Alright. Black cards, blue cards, white cards. Alright, let's go. Let's go down to the Blood Sand Blade. I'm gonna pay him off. I don't want to deal with this shit right now. Oops, we have to go down this way. Here it is. Now this is another problem with right now, early on, we don't have a quick way to deal with these threats that they send that attack the towers. So thankfully he's attacking here, it's pretty close on the map, but sometimes they'll attack somewhere like way across and you don't have a quick way to get there, and it just really kind of messes with your game plan, but we'll be alright. We're gonna do that in a second. That's interesting. We'll hit another... Let's get another forest in here. The giant spider's decent. Sell that. Get rid of... 2 mana, I don't like her. She's a 1/1 with like some kind of upside, but kind of shitty. So the deck's slowly coming together. We're kind of a mid-range beatdown deck with a little bit of removal and some finishers, but it's got a long way to go. Alright, white cards. We need a STP. Swords. Give us the swords. 2 amulets. We gotta do it. It's too good. Removal is removal. We'll take out something shitty. Get rid of her. Alright, so we're gonna kill the Archangel and then deal with our base getting attacked. So that's what our struggle is now. I'm gonna duel this guy. I want to get some of his white cards. He's on the way. So we killed that, that's fine, I don't really care. I'm taking one. Next turn we'll play the Sarah. I'm not even bothered by the Meek Stone, it won't affect our Sarah anyways. Now I can't block this thing with Sarah because its power is greater than 3. But we have a plan for that. We're going to play the Dryads. We're going to put Regeneration on the Sarah. We're going to buff this. And I'm going to force the attack out of him. I'm going to put this on so I can attack right away. Untap it too. So Instill's not bad for one. I mean, if you... It gives you haste, so you attack right away and you can untap it. So it's pretty good. Use that too. Alright, we got the win. Very good card for us. That's not even too bad either. I'll take all these. Now we still gotta find the Archangel, wherever the hell that is. Since we're already here, let's go defend our town. There's the Archangel. It's gonna be tough. They have a lot of life, a lot of good cards. Mishra's Factory, one of the best old school lands, because it's a colorless card. It gives you any, like, just a regular land if you need it for that, but it could also create a, for 1 mana, it creates it into a 2/2, and if you have more of these assembly workers, they can buff each other, so it's pretty durable if they're like mass board clear. They don't screw over your factory, so they are very powerful in old school Magic. We're just going to take the 2. Unfortunately, we didn't get a second planes for the white source, so we're kind of just sitting here with nothing better to do. But if we draw 1 more land, we got a giant spider we can play, a war mammoth, wall of swords. But no land drop, sadly. Do I want to take it? I'll just take it. Block here. Alright, so he's playing more of these. We can hang back and use that as a blocker now. I don't want to be taking much more. We need a land. Any land. Not looking good. I think we're toast here, yeah. Alright, we're gonna reload that. That was some bullshit. Didn't draw a land. Alright, let me adjust the deck. I don't know if we just don't have enough lands now. Like, that's just some bullshit. Let's get rid of some more cards. Get rid of that. throw this in, it's big body. We gotta get rid of something. We'll get rid of... The instill was pretty decent first. We'll get rid of the dryads. We'll get rid of... we'll get rid of regeneration. Yeah, that should be alright. Get rid of that stuff. Okay. Fighting this angel. We're gonna play our own bolsters and we're gonna offer the trade. He's taking it like a little bitch. Alright, let's offer the trade again. Yeah, we'll band, fuck it. So all the swords from all the old school was, like, we have both the best ones in the game, in my opinion. We got the one that's the white one, the flyer, and then we got the ground one, the 4/5. Both really good stats on them for 4 mana. I just don't like walls in general, but if you're gonna run them, those are the better walls. Alright, we're gonna send the clowns in, that's fine. Ah, of course. He rats us, so every creature's dead. Kinda walked into that one. Now he's got his own Sarah, I have to remove it. But he's at 24, this is rough. I mean, I could have played around the Wrath, but hopefully we draw another Sarah. We need it pretty bad here. This is looking rough. Yeah, I think we're dead. Okay, we're gonna reload that one. I mean, we got a better start here. That was some bullshit. So we killed our creature. We need some lands here pretty bad. Okay, so next turn, if we draw another land, that would be amazing. If not, we'll just do the Scepter. Alright, that's fine. Let's play the Giant Spider. So this is like a 2/4 can block flyers. I don't mind it. Let's get the War Mammoth out. Start putting some pressure on him. Make him discard some cards. Very nice. Start smacking him. We'll take the 2. The question is, do we burn the scepter? Yeah, if he has a Wrath of God or draws it off the top and I play Sarah, then that's going to be really bad. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of whatever is there. It was a land. And we're chilling, we're not doing anything here. Alright, I'm gonna send in these guys. We're just gonna kill the 2 tokens. So it's another land, whatever. So there was the Wrath, okay. So he got it off the top, kind of annoying. But we're slightly wiser, we got the Sarah in play. He just keeps making the tokens. I mean, this card on paper, it's kind of shit because it's 5 mana to get a 1/1 flyer, but you can keep doing it. So if you're playing a super control deck, you can just kind of grind your opponent out. And it is a strategy. Some decks run it for super control-y matchups, but I don't want to play that type of game and spend an hour to just grind someone out. So it's not for me, but it is a decent card in old school Magic. Anyways, let's smack him for 4. Let's make him discard. Alright, we got our elephant up. Make him discard. Alright, he's taking the elephant graveyard again. Can regenerate our elephants, so keeping those pesky guys at bay. Still gonna send them in. That's fine. Regenerate. And that's how we do it. Finally get the win against this piece of shit. Make him discard. So the scepter is slow, but it's done a lot of work for me. Let's... I don't want to swords it now. I think I fucked up. I should have swords it earlier. Alright, we got the win, guys. We got the win. Make him discard. Very good. Alright, we got Righteousness, On Summon, City of Brass. These are all pretty good. We're going to take the cards. Pull this asshole. We'll keep this for when we go blue. I don't want 2 Disrupting Specters. Kind of a little much. can throw outrageousness in there, take out something garbage. Maybe take out a Pegasus. Fight this to defend our town. Then we're gonna go back and get our rewards, so things are slowly coming together. So we're gonna swing, he's probably just gonna take it, we'll play our pikemen. We can block his lions and we were able to block, not now, but we'll just take the 4. The idiot's running Meek Stone, so things with 3 or greater don't untap. He's already tapped it, it's a 4. So he fucked himself over. We're swinging in. He's stuck with this, and he's buffing it. So the AI does dumb shit sometimes, it's part of the game. We're swinging with everyone. He's at 1, and we'll keep this area in case he like rapid dodges us or something. Alright, so he killed his own guy to gain some life. Well played. I'll play the Sarah, we got a second one. Oh, I really despise banding. He's at 2, we're gonna finish him, we're gonna bend him over here. Rescue the castle and go get our shit. Mock Sapphire, that's good for us. We'll take the dungeon clue. Alright, so now this town is rescued, so we're just gonna go back and get our reward. And we'll take a little quick pause break. Alright, what do we need? Like, we have 3 Sarahs. I definitely want a 4th one, but I do want removal. Could use a land as well. But I just want to end the game, so let's go for a Sarah and then we'll focus on the rest. Let's throw that in. We got 4. We can get rid of something we don't really need. The Pegasus, get out of here. Okay, we're free to roam. Blue card, so we're gonna make our way up and try to get the dual land. So we're gonna need that anyways, we're playing 3 color. We'll do a quick duel with the Enchantress. So I love White Knight, it's opposite of Black Knight, but first strike, pro black, 2 mana, 2/2, great value. Play the pikeman, sure, because we can bang with it. They both have first strike. So he's playing the Enchantress deck, that's fine. We'll play our Giant Spider, start smacking him. Oh, I should have just banded those, my bad. Now we got Disenchant, so we can wipe that off. We'll buff this guy. He's got no easy blocks here. Sending in the spider. So we want to ban. Yeah, we're just doing this. Okay. We'll take Mox Emerald. Yeah, we're gonna take the Deathwing Blue. We can use that later on. And we're on our way over here, so we gotta go. Oh, I do want Llanowar Elves, so we're gonna dueler for that. We're gonna buff that Alliance, beating down for 3. Alright, so we hit our land drop, we'll just play the Scimitar, keep smashing him. Easy win. Yeah, we're gonna take the Llanowar. Flash Fires is whatever, the Spears is okay, I guess. Let's edit the deck real quick. I'll throw the Llanowars in, we'll take out the Pikemen. And we got a lot of Spears as well. We can get rid of Carnivorous Plant. It's not bad, but Wall of Spears is 3 mana colorless. It kind of does the same thing. It's all the Wanderlust. We're not playing that kind of deck anyways, alright. He's just sending his minions against me. Alright, nothing for us sadly, but... let's get some islands. I do the quest, we get blue cards, we gotta kill a Goblin Lord. It's not the Goblin Lord. Grab that. The hell's the damn Goblin Lord? It's pretty good. I mean, it's a good card. This we don't really care about. We'll duel. We'll bait out some removal, maybe play something. No. Okay. Don't have any forests. This will play the Pikemen. We'll buff it. And that's our boring turn. Swing in for 2. So we took a little damage, but that's fine. Alright, what's your big play? Is that 2 life? Alright, that's fine. I can disenchant that. It's an artifact, so it's gone. And we're smashing. Ooh, a nice little bonus. Very good. We'll keep, but we still gotta find this. There we go, the Goblin Dick. Shit hand. And they're really aggressive. They're going to be playing a bunch of these goblins, buffing them. They got direct damage. Alright, so the Scepter generally is good, but when you're playing an aggro deck, it's not the greatest. We're going to hold back because we're at 9. That's going to be annoying. Can't really do anything here. Alright, the Wall of Swords helps for now. Keeps his little goblins at bay. That's rough. But we got Sarah. Sarah's here to rescue our asses. Oof. The Warlord. Alright. We gotta run this Sarah. We gotta put him on a clock. At least when we attack, it doesn't tap. That's the old school art, which I love. Sarah Angel. Too good. Yeah, I just randomly tap some shit. It's a weird card. Let's make him discard. Just gotta get some bodies out there. Alright, he's at 1. That's annoying. We're gonna disenchant that. And we're sending in our flyers. I will take the second dungeon clue. Alright, blue card. So, again, to run the blue, we need the mana base. We got some islands now. We need to get the dual lands. So, stuff like this can help. The blue-white one will help. I think right now we need a Tundra more. So we'll sell this, we'll sell that. We're getting close, guys. We're not there yet. We're getting close. I'll throw this in for now. I'll take out a plains because it does both. Green cards. Okay, we can make our way down here. We'll do probably a pause after that. Grab some stuff that we desperately need. Alright, I'm gonna strip his land. Grizzly Bear. Alright, 2/2 for 2, not bad. But we got a fucking mammoth, so you can suck on that. So that's annoying, he's gonna ping us for 1 every turn. I'm gonna send both in. If he blocks, that's fine. This we don't take 1 damage every turn. He's at 2, so... That one we're gonna sword. Should have played the elephant graveyard, whatever. He should be dead, or at least Almost dead next turn. Sure, go for it. Let's just make sure it doesn't have any funny tricks. That's fine, we got the win. Not bad. A Desert Twister is kind of slow, but it's removable, and Hurricane can... I'll take the cards here. I mean, you can always sell them. Alright. We're gonna have good cards. Take a giant spider. Add another forest, the spider. Get rid of the pikeman. I can run the Desert Twister. It kills anything. It's, again, slow, but we gotta take something out. We'll get rid of... Like, I like our low guys, but get rid of our vultures. And then we can start adding blue fairly soon. We'll keep the Hurricane for now. Sell the Asp, I don't really need it. Alright, so we got a gem of each color. That was nice. Nothing here. What do we want though? Birds of Paradise is good, but it's very expensive. It's probably going to be 3. Yeah. We just have 1, so... Let's take a Llanowar Elves. It's acceleration. We do have some fatties that are like 4 drops, 5 drops, and help us accelerate. Get the elves in. We'll take out... I'll take something out. Guess we can get rid of our wall now. Alright, that's probably the druid right there. Let's just fight him, and that'll be the first part of our video. So, first turn. Well, not much to do, we're just gonna stall him. Just this cool card for 1, buff something that's blocking for 7. Taking the damage from that annoyance. Alright, we're swinging for 3. That should be the game. I don't see him getting out of this. Alright, Time Walk, that's really good for us. We're going to take the Dungeon Clue. One of the Power 9 cards of Magic, best cards of all time. That's Time Walk. So let's get the clue and get our reward. Yeah, let's get a tropical island. I think it's time. If we get a few more of these, then we can start running our blue cards. We got some decent ones. We'll throw that in for now. Take out a forest. Alright, what else is on the map here? Instance, alright. Later on we're gonna go up here. We need to go up here and get the mana link. We're gonna pay him off. I don't want to deal with this. We're gonna save here, we're gonna go up to the next spot, so thanks for watching guys up to this point, stay frosty.